I'm not all that tuned in to the YA kid reading scene, and what series these days has tweens swooning and swapping dog-eared copies, or to bring it up to date, texts. Can you swap books on text? I suppose, but I'm sure the copyright police would have a spasm. Taking the fun out of everything. R.I.P. Napster.
Is Napster still a thing?
We had book series back when I was a kid, shortly after the invention of movable type.
Grandpa's the name.
But I don't remember them being as epic as the Harry Potter books. Hardy Boys, yeah, and related series like Nancy Drew, of course, they all had their draw. The Happy Hollisters, which carried me through fourth grade. And before that, the Bobbsey twins, the Hollister's forerunner. Encyclopedia Brown. But the main one I remember is Doc Savage. In fifth grade, we swapped those books among each other like they were stock tips. Then high school, and we all read Tolkien and Hess, and were all profound in everything.
Like Lord of the Rings?
But nothing like Harry, and really, I don't see how you could have launched this series in the 60s without a lot of opposition from a lot of, well-meaning people. But that's fine because I'm enjoying them now. Says much for a kids series that an old grump like me enjoys them. I guess because they're well written, not a lot of fluff, and they feel very authentic. Bows to J.K. Rowling for keeping it real, which is another 60s phrase if you're collecting them.
Barefoot hippies playing frisbee.
This is the second Harry Potter book and is, like all of them, different from the movie, so you can enjoy both. Tell ya, I didn't like the movie of this as much as Sorcerer's Stone because Chamber felt too much like a kid's movie, which I know puts me at odds with many who think this one is darker toned than Sorcerer's, but it's also a little sillier than the first one. The car and the tree, and yeah, I know that's in the book too, but it's treated much better in the book, less slapstick. Still, good movie. You pretty much know this story. It starts with Harry once more under the thumb of the odious Dursleys with the added annoyance of a house elf who is trying to prevent Harry from returning to Hogwarts because Harry's life is in danger. What else is new? So why should Dobby care? Because the house elves don't have a lot to cheer about and Harry seems like a winner. And because Dobby's honorable and knows the Chamber of Secrets is going to be opened and Harry is the target. Dobby has been intercepting Harry's mail and owls and making him think everyone's forgotten him and starts trouble with the Dursleys to get Harry confined to his room. But the Weasleys show up in a flying car and Harry gets away. Back to school. But Harry and Ron cannot enter the Hogwarts Express portal because of Dobby's interference, so Ron steals the flying car to get them back to school, and they fly into the Whomping Willow, and they're seen by civilians, muggles, and this causes all manner of trouble.
Not a witch, I'm not a witch.
There's a new defense against the dark arts teacher, Gilroy Lockhart, who was played by Kenneth Branagh in the film in the most insufferable manner.
Oh, you English are so superior, aren't you?
But the novel version is 100 times worse, and you should read it just for that.
Much superior.
That's the fun of these novels over the films. Far more characters in the books with far more development, like Peeves the poltergeist. Wait until you get to Nearly Headless Nick's Death Day party.
Like this.
There's the usual Potter-Malfoy conflicts, but the big thing here is the emphasis on pure blood versus Muggle-born students. The Slytherins, of course, believe the school should be purged of students born into unmagical families, or non-magical, whichever one you want, or a student having one parent who is not magical, the half-breeds.
I'm sick of your half-breed interference, do you hear?
Mudbloods, as Malfoy so eloquently puts it.
That's good old-fashioned family racism.
It's pretty much racism with all its attendant insults and discriminations, and here, downright murder. Or attempted murder. Through the agency of a fairly terrifying beast. And the return of he who must not be named. I couldn't put it down. It was that much fun, even though I knew from the movie what was going to happen. The novel felt far more immediate and real than the movie, which you might consider odd because you've got the movie right there in front of you. But a book, written by a talented author, who needs a movie?
Shut up.
Old guy here. See you later.